Hello and welcome to Business Arena on TVP World. I'm your host, Marie Cato. Join me for the latest business headlines of the day. At a key meeting in Warsaw, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk and Google executives oversaw the signing of a memorandum between the company and the Polish Development Fund. The agreement marks the beginning of a major AI training initiative. Our reporter Aleksandra Marchewicz has the details.
Artificial intelligence is no longer the future, it is the present, and Poland wants to be at the forefront of this digital revolution. As you can see by the sign right behind me, we are at the Google for Startups here in Warsaw, where we just witnessed a momentous meeting between Polish Prime Minister and CEO of Google. Now, the key takeaway of this meeting is definitely the fact that Google will train, mind you, 1 million Poles in artificial intelligence. Now, we heard what Polish Prime Minister had to say about the matter.
Google will be taking a more active role here. Thank you for signing a memorandum between Google and the Polish Development Fund. We're laying the groundwork for a collaborative framework, including investment initiatives to enhance Google's presence in Poland.
The program itself is to boost Poland's tech workforce. Poland is already a home to nearly 400,000 IT specialists, and Poland is becoming a European AI hub. Now, the commitment that Google has to Poland is definitely was witnessed today at the meeting, as Google's CEO mentioned the matter.
We are expanding our training programs to train 1 million Poles in AI skills, with a $5 million grant from Google.org. Our commitment today is built on a deep belief in the nation's potential and the progress of AI.
With AI transforming industries worldwide, this partnership ensures that Poland is not just keeping up, as recently Polish Prime Minister has mentioned, but it is leading the way. And now Google's commitment to train 1 million Poles in AI is a major step towards more digital Poland. From Warsaw for TVP World, Aleksandra Marchewicz.
The Polish Development Fund's bid to take over Spanish train manufacturer Talgo has fallen through. The move was reportedly thwarted by the Spanish government, which wanted production to remain in Spain.
It looks like Talgo, a major train manufacturer, will remain in Spanish hands. The news, reported first by Reuters, follows a failed attempt by the Polish Development Fund to acquire the company. The state-owned financial group's bid was rejected by the Spanish government, which previously turned down proposals from the Czech Republic and Hungary. Carlos Cuerpo, Spain's economy minister, told the Polish newspaper Rzeczpospolita that Madrid wanted to keep employment and production local. In response to these developments, Talgo's share price dropped by some 8% during afternoon trading, falling below the €4 mark and erasing last week's gains prompted by PFR's recent offer to buy out 100% of the company's shares. Meanwhile, Spanish steel producer consortium Sidenor has emerged as the favourite for the deal, though it is reportedly only interested in acquiring a 30% stake in the company.
Now let's leave the realm of transportation, but stay in the realm of stock markets. Could health and longevity, along with an aging population, be the perfect formula for Warsaw Stock Exchange success? Stay with us for The Bottom Line to find out more about the success behind Diagnostyka's business model and growing demand for its products. Poles bought 9.4 million video games in 2024, up 10.6% year-on-year, according to data provided by Video Game Developers and Distributors Association. In the past year, Poland became not only an important consumer of video games, but also a major producer. PC games accounted for 28% of all titles sold, with productions geared towards consoles representing more than half of sales. Action games turned out to be the most popular choice, with 30% of consumers opting for this genre. Poland's video game market remains one of the key sectors of the country's entertainment industry. According to a recent PwC report, in 2024, the revenues of the Polish video game market amounted to a little over €1 billion, with studios like CD Projekt Red premiering worldwide known big-budget titles like The Witcher series and Cyberpunk 2077. Forecasts indicate that the industry will continue to grow in the following years, with the market value expected to increase to €1.3 billion by 2028. The Polish government has announced a new strategy today to help lower-income Poles get on the property ladder, a ladder that has been moving increasingly out of reach for many.
We're at the Ministry of Economic Development and Technology today, where Minister Krzysztof Pasek has just announced a new housing strategy for the country. In recent years, Poland has been experiencing incredible rises in real estate prices. Back in 2022, there were even comparisons flying around comparing Warsaw to Dubai in its heyday. Now, this resulted in millions of young people being priced out of the market. This strategy is an attempt at finding a solution to this problem. Now, many expected a plan similar to one that was introduced back in 2013 during Donald Tusk's previous government, called Housing for Youth. It consisted of a one-time contribution subsidy, which was provided at the time of the mortgage payment. Now, what we got was a sweeping new program with numerous elements, which the minister said is meant to make everyone in the coalition happy.
Today, this is not just a story about helping people who want to buy an apartment for ownership. This is a story about all or most people.
The program is called the Keys to My House and consists of 4 elements. The first is communal housing, where about 8,000 units are being planned for this year. Next is social housing, with about 6,500 units planned. Next, we have the First Keys program, which is directed at first-time homebuyers. But this will only include secondary market purchases. The minister underlined that not a dime will be given to developers. There will also be limits on price per meter for these purchases. And finally, there is some money for developers with support for co-op development, but there will be a limit on the margin of 25%. In terms of the First Keys program, there's still very few details. The previous Conservative government had tried a program that gave new homebuyers preferential interest rates. But as they had been warned, this only exacerbated the problem, pushing prices up even higher. Now, the minister assured that the program will not contribute to price rises.
This solution addresses concerns that the ministry's program caused price increases. In reality, price limits helped ensure the Housing for Young People program did not drive up apartment prices.
Well, this program still has to pass the Polish Sejm, and we are still waiting for details. But let's hope that everything goes through smoothly. I'm Konrad Gorlinski, reporting for TVP World.
And that's all for our business news updates today. For more business stories, check out tvpworld.com.